Alright everyone, and welcome back. I'm Christina, aka ThatVarietyNerd, and today we are jumping back into some more WWE 2K20 My Career Universe mode. Last time we were doing pretty decent for a little while. I don't remember much of what happened last episode, to be honest. Again, I had to record in two separate sittings. But anyway, Ram, we were going pretty well. We were doing pretty well with the Smackdown Women's Championship, but unfortunately we lost in the Elimination Chamber match. So how is the road to WrestleMania going to be like for Christina Jacobs? Will she get a title opportunity? Will she get into just the craziest rivalry ever? We're going to find out. So, tonight, she'll be in a qualifying match to be involved in a six-pack challenge. Each person will have to get eliminated in that six-pack challenge. Six-woman six-pack challenge, however you want to phrase it as. So she'll have her qualifying match tonight. The qualifying matches will take place throughout the next 3 weeks. Then we'll have something go on the week before Fastlane, and then we will have a #1 contender at the end of Fastlane go into WrestleMania against the Raw Women's Champion. Bayley decided to go after the Smackdown Women's Championship at WrestleMania. She kind of decided to not go against the NXT Champion, that sort of thing. So either way around, as always, get your snacks, get your choice of beverage, go get comfy and cozy, and let's go. And here we go, folks. Here we go. We are here tonight at Raw. We're just going to be sticking to Raw now. Now that we don't have the SmackDown Women's Championship anymore. It was fun while it lasted, but here y'all go. We are back on Raw. Let's see where we're at here tonight. That's an awkward pause. We are live from Tokyo, Japan. Well, I don't know if it's live or not. I mean time zones and stuff, but you get my... And here we go, folks, live from Tokyo, Japan. Here we go. Christina Jacobs coming on out for her qualifying match to go to Fastlane.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Making her way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, Christina Jacobs.
And here we go, folks. We have her qualifying match. So get excited. Winner of this match will go on to Fastlane for the six-pack challenge to determine the #1 contender for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania. This might be her last opportunity to get there, so we're going to see how things pan out. But for right now, she is ready to go. And so we found out just now that Becky Lynch is in the match as well. She won her match earlier tonight against Riott. And Christina Jacobs will be taking on Natalya, someone she knows pretty well. So we're going to see how this pans out.
From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
And here comes Natalya. Of course, these two are not strangers to one another, as we have seen in past episodes. So as always, get comfy and cozy. We're going to be diving into some wrestling here on the channel. Will Christina Jacobs make it to Fastlane? Could this be the opportunity that she needs, especially to rebound after losing the SmackDown Live Women's Championship? Natalya is not going to be an easy opponent for her to go through tonight. So we're going to see. Will it be Natalya? Will it be Christina Jacobs? We're going to find out. I just realized my jeans are like ripped to shreds, and I'm just like, well, that's awkward. The struggle is real, but here we go. Jacobs versus Natalya here on Raw in a qualifying match. I'm going to from coughing at some point. Still kind of regrouping from that really awful cold from HE hockey sticks from like a couple weeks back. But the coughing has been significantly reduced, which makes my life a little bit easier. And stay hydrated, kids. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Make sure that you're practicing good hygiene. That sort of stuff. So, yay! Life lessons on the channel. Unsolicited life advice. But here we go. Jacobs getting a huge start early on. I still really love that ring gear. Like, I'm going to keep that on her for a little while. It's just, it's a little bit different. I'm here for it. Huge elbow drop on Natalya. Huge start right out of the gate right here from Christina Jacobs. Again, she's kind of a little ticked off after last night, after getting double teamed to lose her championship last night. So we're going to see if she can bounce back here tonight on Raw and punch her ticket to Fastlane. We already know Becky Lynch will be in that six-pack challenge One of her good old foes from the Mixed Match Challenge days. That feels like forever ago, and it was not even forever ago. It was like 3 or 4 episodes ago. Natalya. Huge strength advantage right there. Getting all of that suplex onto Christina Jacobs. That blood rushing right to her head. Huge counter. Oh! And what a back suplex. Pretty positive that was a tiger suplex, but again, please correct me. Oh, Natalya getting the knees up. Natalya whiffing that clothesline. Jacobs capitalizes with a huge scoop slam onto Natalya. She's got the head scissors. Oh! What's she looking for here? Oh, God. I'm in pain just watching that. Oh, Natalya counters that kick. And a huge clothesline from Natalya onto Jacobs. Another huge kick. Oh! What a counter! Alright, we're looking for a neck breaker here. And she's not letting go. Oh, here we go. What a move right there. Natalya, of course, a huge technician and submission specialist in her own right as well. Huge leg drop from the middle rope right there onto Natalya as well. Oh! Getting caught onto that top rope. I swear, I sound much more alive right now. I'm not even joking. Wow, I whiffed that. It's fine. Jacobs wisely getting outside the ring just to give herself a little bit of breathing room from Natalya. And there must be a winner here. Oh, and a huge neck breaker. That did pay off for Jacobs, I think. Another neck breaker. Oh, Natalya counters. What's Natalya looking for here? Oh, and a huge side Russian leg sweep. Holy crap. I swear, I'm fine. Natalya going for a suplex. Oh, right from the apron, too. And Natalya getting a little bit more momentum on her side. Oh, and a huge German suplex. One of my favorite moves growing up was always a German suplex. Not even joking. What's Jacobs looking for here? Oh! And Natalya counters. Oh, counter. Natalya counters. Oh, what is going on here? Oh, big bulldog from Natalya. And a kick out from Christina Jacobs. Going over, Irish whip. Oh! Oh! Right onto the apron! Ow, that's the hardest part of the ring, too. He's got a counter. Jacobs realizing that she needs to win this match. German suplex! Right into a pin. And a kick out at 1 from Natalya. Jacobs dragging Natalya into the center of the ring. Could she be looking for what I think she's looking for here? She's looking for it. She's looking for it. And the clover leaf is locked in. Will Natalya tap out? And Natalya taps out. Jacobs is going to Fastlane, joining Becky Lynch in that 6-pack challenge. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. What's this? What a battle. Respect to both competitors. I don't like this, fam. I don't like this. Oh, this is great. A sign of respect from Natalya. That's great. That is great. Oh, that's great. Folks, we have the ticket to, well, we have a ticket to Fastlane. Christina Jacobs joining Becky Lynch. We will find out the other 4 competitors over the next couple weeks on Raw, who will be joining Lynch and Jacobs in the 6-pack challenge to determine the number 1 contender for Ronda Rousey's Raw Women's Championship at not Royal Rumble, at WrestleMania. I don't know why I'm thinking Royal Rumble for some stupid reason. Either way around, let's continue. And here we are. Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. Last week, Christina Jacobs and Becky Lynch qualified for the upcoming 6-woman 6-pack challenge to determine the number 1 contender at WrestleMania for Ronda Rousey's Raw Women's Championship at Fastlane. We got 2 more matches here tonight to qualify for that match at Fastlane. But let's see what's going to happen here tonight in Tampa, Florida. And here we go, folks. Big matchup here tonight. Zelina Vega taking on Christina Jacobs. Zelina Vega, her qualifying match will be next week against Charlotte Flair. So we're going to see if she can get a little momentum heading into that match for next week. We do have more information as to who will be joining us at Fastlane in the not the qualifying match. Well, I mean, we got the 2 people that won their qualifying matchups here tonight on Raw, and we're going to see, you know, what happens between Zelina Vega and Christina Jacobs. So, again, last week, Jacobs and Becky Lynch won their qualifying matchups, and this week, Liv Morgan and Asuka will be joining Becky Lynch and Christina Jacobs in the 6-woman 6-pack challenge, again, elimination style. Everybody must get eliminated before 1 person is left standing. Just not an elimination chamber. And everybody's going to be in the match at the same exact time. Jacobs, of course, trying to build any and all momentum heading toward, however you want to phrase it, heading to Fastlane. Of course, losing the Smackdown Women's Championship not long ago, but she was on both shows pretty much almost every week in some shape or form. So, brownie points to you. Oh! Zelina Vega with a strong showing here tonight. Huge knee right to the gut. A huge back body drop. Jacobs trying to get a little bit of momentum left. Good Lord. The scoop slam. Huge spinning elbow. Just stomping her. And Zelina Vega gets outside the ring. And goes back inside the ring. Zelina Vina? What the heck did I just call her? My God, I can't pronounce anything here tonight. Zelina Vega, there we go. And Jacobs finding a way out of that move right there. Okay, that was not a great move. That was not a great time. And the draw the luck has not been on Christina Jacobs' side the past couple months. But you know what? That's the ebb and flow of professional wrestling, friends. That is the ebb and flow of the business. Huge Hurricane Rana from Jacobs onto Vega. Springboard moonsault barely connects. Is she looking for it here? Is she looking for it? I think she's looking for it. And the cloverleaf is officially locked onto Zelina Vega. Will Vega tap out? Will she continue on in this match? And it looks like she is doing her thing. And Vega reverses. Oh, huge move right there from Zelina Vega. Huge Meteora from Jacobs. I think she's looking for it here. She's looking for that front flip DDT. Oh! And she hits it. And Jacobs quickly puts away Zelina Vega here tonight on Raw. Definitely a much-needed win. Got to pick up a little bit of momentum on the way to Fastlane. But Zelina Vega with a good showing here tonight as well, folks. She's definitely going to be taking Charlotte Flair to her limit if she's taking Christina Jacobs to her limit right here tonight. But of course, the front flip DDT from Christina Jacobs. Again, if you have any like name suggestions for that move, do let me know. But here we go, folks. Jacobs continuing to build some momentum heading into Fastlane.
Here is your winner, Christina Jacobs.
All right, folks. So Becky Lynch, Christina Jacobs, Liv Morgan, and Asuka are heading to Fastlane. Next week, we will find out who the other two opponents will be. So hang on to your butts. All right, everyone, and welcome back to Monday Night Raw. We are on the road to WrestleMania, more directly so, the road to Fastlane. We'll find out the last two opponents for the Fastlane six-pack challenge to determine Ronda Rousey's WrestleMania opponent here tonight on Raw. We're going to find out what exactly happens here in East Lansing, Michigan. And here we go, folks. Christina Jacobs taking on Ruby Riott here tonight, trying to build some more momentum on the road to Fastlane. We just found out who she will be also joining alongside Becky Lynch, Asuka, Liv Morgan, and Nia Jax and Charlotte Flair will be joining the six-person six-pack challenge. So there you go. Get excited, folks. We're going to have some interesting stuff coming up maybe next week. Heading into Fastlane, we're gonna figure things out here. So, that note, enjoy the matchup. Again, Christina Jacobs trying to get any and all momentum she can get at this point. Again, trying to get back on that winning streak. Of course, winning her matches the past 2 weeks, I should say. One big matchup against Selena Vega and another against Natalya. Of course, defeating Natalya to move on to the six-pack challenge. Oh, counter! Oh, what's she looking for here? Oh! Going for a quick pinfall attempt and a kick out at one from Ruby Riott. Of course, Ruby Riott, the basically former leader of the Riott Squad. So, big enziguri right there by Jacobs. Just going to the middle rope. Huge crossbody right onto the back of Ruby Riott. And Jacobs had a bit of a not so great draw the luck the last couple months here. But you know what? She's trying to bounce back, and that's exactly what she's trying to accomplish here tonight on Raw. Ruby Riott, what are you thinking? And a one count. Jacobs kicking out of whatever Ruby Riott was trying to accomplish there. A huge duck right there. Ducking the super kick, front drop kick right there. What's she looking for here? Oh, and a huge DDT for good measure. Going to the top rope. Huge diving elbow. And Jacobs going for the pinfall attempt. And a 2 count onto Ruby Riott. Jacobs trying to figure out what she needs to do next. Getting a little frustrated, possibly. Ruby Riott getting a few sharp kicks and a huge elbow in. Oh, and a huge drop kick. And Jacobs rolling out of the ring to get a little bit of distance between the two. Oh, and Ruby Riott with a huge counter. And Ruby Riott definitely making a bit of an impact here tonight, trying to take advantage of the opportunity right here against Jacobs. Oh, huge kick. That was actually a pretty cool move, I'm not going to lie. And Christina Jacobs wisely going to the apron, trying to use the ropes. Oh, and Ruby Riott, oh, God, right onto the outside. And Jacobs wisely going back inside the ring. I really do not blame her. Oh, and a huge move right there. I think Jacobs may or may not be looking for this right now, folks. She's looking for it. She's looking for it. And she's got it locked in. The clover leaf is in. And Ruby Riott taps out. Your winner of the match, Christina Jacobs, picking up a third win for a third week in a row. We're going to see if that momentum continues to carry onto Fastlane and potentially onto WrestleMania? We're going to find out. Oh my goodness. And look at that huge elbow drop right there. That was actually a really good camera angle. Could have been a little bit more close up, but it was the clover leaf once again, proving to be the weapon that Jacobs needed in that matchup to win the match.
Christina Jacobs.
And there you have, folks, Christina Jacobs picking up another huge win here tonight on Raw. What's going to happen next week as we have the go-home show to Fastlane? Well, let's find out. Alrighty, folks, here we are at the go-home show to Fastlane. Each of these 6 women will be competing in matchups one-on-one against each other here tonight on Raw. Tonight, we will have an interesting array of matches, including Christina Jacobs going in action against Liv Morgan here tonight, here on Raw, live from Phoenix, Arizona. And here we go, folks. Jacobs versus Morgan here in the go-home episode of Raw. Get excited, folks. Lots of momentum riding into Fastlane. Again, 6-person, 6-pack challenge. Going for that #1 contender spot against Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. We're going to find out who's going to win. Liv Morgan, Christina Jacobs, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Nia Jax, or Asuka. All of them have a pretty decent shot at Ronda Rousey, so we're going to find out what's going to happen, how all this is going to unfold, all that good stuff. But for now, Christina Jacobs taking a bit of a hit this early on in the matchup against Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan with a strong showing right now against Jacobs, as we can kind of see here. Again, these women could definitely benefit from a win here tonight. A loss might take a hit on that momentum, so it kind of is a must-win situation for both of these women right here. See who has the advantage going into Fastlane, and Jacobs kicks out at 1. Oh, and a huge counter. Quick stomp then. Oh, and then a DDT. I wasn't even sure what I was going for there. I think I was trying to go for a quick stomp to the gut or something like that. But that didn't obviously come out of my pie hole, so there's that. Oh, and a huge belly-to-belly suplex off of that top rope. Just stomping away at her opponent. Huge running front dropkick. Jacobs obviously starting to feel a little bit of momentum. Oh, and what a spinning head scissors Hurricane Rana from Liv Morgan. Jacobs wisely getting outside the ring. Liv Morgan kind of feeling a little bit of that energy from the crowd. Jacobs, of course, running back in there literally with a Meteora. Huge moonsault on a Liv Morgan. Kind of partially connects, partially does not connect. Oh, and a huge neck breaker from Jacobs. We're seeing a little bit of her different moves from her moveset right here tonight, which I find great. Oh, and a counter from Liv Morgan onto Jacobs. These two have had a pretty even match, I'd say, so far. Oh, and a huge drop kick from Liv Morgan onto Jacobs. And the Let's Players conundrum, am I right? Right. Anytime that I shut up, I start to concentrate, and then it just all goes downhill. Jacobs noticing an opening. German suplex! That's like literally how I would say it like as a kid. Just German suplex! Because I don't know why, I would always get so excited about a German suplex, and I really probably shouldn't be. I still get excited over a German suplex, unless if it looks like it's going to break somebody's neck, then that's when I have problems with it. Oh, what's Liv Morgan looking for here? Oh, a single leg Boston Crab. And Jacobs quickly gets out of that maneuver, knowing that could have been the end of the match for her right there. What's Liv Morgan going to do? Oh, and a huge counter from Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan having a really great showing here tonight. Liv Morgan has honestly delivered the few times that we've encountered her so far in this series. I'm kind of here for it. Kind of here for it. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Crossface about to get locked in, and the crossface is locked in. Will Liv Morgan tap out? We're going to find out here tonight, folks. Realizing that she wasn't going to get out of that easily. Oh, Liv Morgan with a huge move right there. Counter from Jacobs. Counter from Morgan. Another counter from Jacobs. Holy crap. Oof. Big drop kick from Jacobs here. She's looking for something here. Alright, she's trying to get fired up again. Oh, and a huge super kick. Could this be the opening that Jacobs needs? She's looking for it. She's looking for it. And the cloverleaf is cinched in, folks. And Liv Morgan taps out. Christina Jacobs, lots of momentum riding on this next match. Going into Fastlane. Let's go. Here we go, folks. What a huge win from Christina Jacobs right here tonight. Liv Morgan with a huge handshake with Christina Jacobs here tonight. And that right there, folks, another sign of respect. Liv Morgan to Christina Jacobs. Obviously, the respect is mutual. Will that respect trickle into Fastlane? We're going to find out. So until then, we're going to go into Fastlane. We're going to go through the six-pack challenge. And we're going to see if we're going to go on to WrestleMania and fight Ronda Rousey or not. So, that note, let's keep going. Alright, everyone. We finally made it to Fastlane, the last stop before we begin and, you know, the final run to WrestleMania. We have a big six-pack challenge to determine Ronda Rousey's #1 contender for WrestleMania. Let's go here in Cleveland, Ohio! Hey, my hometown! What up? And here we go, folks. We're here in Cleveland, Ohio at Fastlane. Our six-pack challenge is about to get underway. The winner of this match will go on to face Ronda freaking Rousey at WrestleMania.
Is a six-woman battle royal, making her way to the ring from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Much like the Elimination Chamber, each participant, they'll be all in the match all at the same time, which is different than the Elimination Chamber, but each person must be eliminated in this match until we have one person left. Will Christina Jacobs learn from those mistakes? Will she capitalize on the hometown advantage? Or will it be a continued trope of nobody ever wins in their hometown? We're going to find out, and that's what matters. I have a bowl of cereal that's kind of marinating right now. That's marinating, oh my god. But here we go, Nia Jax is out here tonight. We're going to see who's coming out next. Oh, snap! Go get your snacks, people. Go get your snacks.
And her opponents, first, from Osaka, Japan, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Asuka!
Oh, gosh. This is going to be great. Asuka, a former Women's Champion in her own right. She has not won the Raw Women's Championship yet. Nia Jax, a former Raw Women's Champion. Liv Morgan has yet to win a championship in WWE. Christina Jacobs, a former NXT and Smackdown Women's Champion in her own right. Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, Lord knows how many titles I got between those two. Lots of people wanting an opportunity for their first Raw Women's Championship match, their first Raw Women's Championship in general. But here we go. Asuka is out here tonight, folks. Nia Jax and Asuka having a lot of history with each other as back as NXT. But one half of the Raw... Actually, no, not the Raw Tag Champs. What am I thinking? One half of the Women's Tag Team Champions. Asuka is out here. And here we go. Liv Morgan is out here tonight, folks.
From Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan!
A huge opportunity for Liv Morgan to get some sort of ground game under her belt here tonight. We're going to see how that unfolds. We'll see if she takes advantage of the opportunity. She had a great showing against Christina Jacobs, so we're going to see if that momentum kind of carries forth. But tonight could be one of the breakout nights of Liv Morgan's career. She'll need to surpass all 5 of these former women's champions right here to make it that far, but we're going to find out. And here comes the man, Becky Lynch.
From Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
Here we go, folks. Here we go. Becky Lynch coming on out to the ring tonight, seeking another opportunity to potentially main event WrestleMania against Ronda Rousey. Holy crap. I'm excited. You all should be excited too. The breadth of this match in terms of championships, experience, just different styles is just incredible. We're going to see if the man comes around here tonight to get herself another championship opportunity against Ronda Rousey here tonight. Of course, Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey pretty much dominated the women's championship picture leading into SummerSlam, where Ronda Rousey won the championship. We've barely seen Ronda Rousey since then. So other champions have had to step up and all of that. And here comes our hometown queen right here. Oh my goodness.
From Cleveland, Ohio, Christina Jacobs.
And here she comes, folks. Cleveland's own Christina Jacobs. Now, there is a trope in wrestling where the hometown person loses their match. Christina Jacobs is here to prove that will not be the case here tonight. Again, she's had a string of bad luck at the last couple pay-per-views, but this could be a career-making win if she makes it to the very end and survives 5 other women here in the 6-pack challenge here tonight. We're going to see who's coming out next. Next? Oh my goodness. Oh snap, these two got some history. Charlotte Flair is on her way out to the ring.
From the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
And here we go, Charlotte Flair, of course, originally taking Christina Jacobs' Royal Rumble opportunity about 2 months ago now, I would say. That sounds about right. Jacobs, of course, having to win a last chance gauntlet in order to, well, a last chance battle royal, I should say, not a gauntlet. In order to make it to Royal Rumble, Jacobs would come in at number 1. It would last until around entrant number 13? 13 or 14? 13, that sounds right. So she almost lasted in the 20-person Royal Rumble match because apparently that's what they gave us, 20 people. So, either way around, these two got some bad juju with each other. They got some bad luck. They got some bad tensions between the two. But Charlotte, of course, a record-setting women's champion in her own right. Will she be able to have another opportunity? Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that Charlotte was going to be the last one. Oh my god. I must be that out of it. Asuka going right for Jacobs this time around again. Each woman must be eliminated until there is one woman left in the ring. Eliminations can only be made by pinfall or submission. And Liv Morgan going for that pinfall attempt right away. Not even a 1 count. Jacobs is staying on Asuka right here tonight, folks. Huge suplex onto the Empress of Tomorrow. Staying on top of her, Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. Lots of history between those two. Liv Morgan tried to take down the giant, the irresistible force, Nia Jax. And of course, Christina Jacobs getting attacked a few times by Asuka, who was trying to help her partner Kairi Sane regain and retain the Smackdown Women's Championship. So these two got a little bit of bad beef between each other. But Jacobs did a dominant showing here early on here tonight. Everybody's just staying on each other, staying on top of their respective opponents here tonight. Asuka with a big counter. What's Asuka looking for here? Oh, and a huge front drop kick from the top rope from Asuka onto Christina Jacobs. Oh, Charlotte Flair going after Jacobs now. Trying to go after the leg, trying to get after that leg. And Charlotte Flair targeting the legs to make sure that she can get on a figure 8. Huge knees right to the gut. Huge counter from Jacobs. Oh, and a huge backstabber right there. Charlotte Flair's looking a little uneasy here tonight. She may have met her match. Oh, Charlotte Flair with a huge counter onto Jacobs. Jacobs avoiding a huge chop. Huge neck breaker from Jacobs. Oh, and a huge head scissors followed into a huge punch onto Charlotte Flair from Christina Jacobs. Jacobs is not backing down here tonight. She's staying on top of her opponents, which is what she should be doing in this type of a match. Huge arm... Oh, God, a huge Hurricane Rana right there. Nia Jax just trying to decimate Liv Morgan. Asuka and Becky Lynch, a lot of history between those two. And a pinfall attempt from Jacobs onto Flair at a 1 count. Lots of history between these women across the board. Charlotte Flair with the counter. Oh, and a huge elbow. Huge counter from Jacobs onto Flair. Oh, and a huge Poison Rana onto Charlotte Flair. Charlotte gets up. Oh, and a nice takedown onto Charlotte Flair. But Jacobs, she's looking for it. I think she's got it locked in. And Jacobs with the clover leaf. And Charlotte Flair is out. Charlotte Flair is out. Arguably one of the favorites in this matchup to win. Jacobs going right after somebody. I can't tell who she's trying to go after here. If I were her, I would just stick around, like stay right where she's at, get out of everybody else's way, let them eliminate each other, and oh my God, especially Nia Jax. Oh God. The fact that Charlotte Flair is the first one out should be testament of how much Christina Jacobs really, really wants and needs this title opportunity here. Charlotte Flair going right for the back. Will it be Liv Morgan? Will it be Nia Jax? Will it be Asuka? Will it be Becky Lynch? Who wants this opportunity the most? Oh. Jacobs trying to go into the other corner. She's just kind of letting those four kind of just go after each other at this point. Very smart strategy. People often think that Jacobs does not have the in-ring knowledge or insight, but she's smarter than what people are giving her credit for. Liv Morgan really taking it to Nia Jax here. Asuka and Becky Lynch still going at it. Nia Jax trying to take down and slow down Liv Morgan. What's Nia Jax looking for here? Becky Lynch and Asuka still beating the crap out of each other. Oh no. Oh, and a huge Samoan drop from Nia Jax onto Liv Morgan. And a pinfall attempt, Asuka onto Becky Lynch. And Lynch kicks out. Everybody's just kind of ignoring Christina Jacobs, even though she just took out probably their biggest threat, Charlotte Flair. Lots of history between all these opponents right here. Jacobs just watching everybody go. And Asuka is eliminated by Becky Lynch. These two got plenty of history between these two right here. And Jacobs countering the disarmer, getting right out of that. Huge DDT. No! Liv Morgan eliminates Nia Jax. What a showing from Liv Morgan here tonight, folks. We've got plenty of pretty much upsets here. Becky Lynch getting out of that crossface. Everybody's trying to go after Jacobs once again. It's down to Morgan, Lynch, and Jacobs. Oh, and Lynch kicks out. Oh, and a huge drop kick onto Liv Morgan right there. Becky Lynch taking a bit of a breather. Hurricane Rana from Liv Morgan onto Christina Jacobs. Oh, and a huge counter. Oh, a huge spinning toe hold right there. Toe kick. There we go. I'm like, what is the move I'm looking for here? Huge counter from Jacobs. She's looking for it. The crossface is locked on to Liv Morgan. Will she tap out? And she submits. That is 2 eliminations for Jacobs right there. Becky Lynch trying to capitalize. Huge DDT from Becky Lynch. Is down to Lynch and Jacobs, 2 people that were at each other's throats, especially throughout Mixed Match Challenge and into Evolution. What's Lynch going to do here? Oh, huge counter from Jacobs. Huge DDT. It's down to Lynch and Jacobs. Winner gets Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania, which you can argue if that's a reward or not, but here we are. Lynch with a counter. Oh, and a huge move from Becky Lynch. She's looking for something here. She's looking for it. She's looking for something. Oh, and a huge counter. Huge drop kick. Could this be the opening that Jacobs needs? She's looking for that front flip DDT. Could this be Jacobs' moment here in her hometown? Maybe not yet. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, and she kicks out at 2. Oh, no. Lynch is back on her feet. What is she looking for here? Oh, and she's got the disarmer. She has got the disarmer on her, and Jacobs counters. Holy crap. What a match this has been, folks, here at Fastlane. Full disclaimer, I kind of stitched together like 4 or 5 retakes together, so just, full disclaimer, letting y'all know that. But here we go, Jacobs, Lynch, the final 2 women in this matchup here. Who's going on to face Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania? Will it be Jacobs, will it be Lynch? But Jacobs right here has that move on Becky Lynch, the move that's taken out so many people thus far, the Cloverleaf. And Becky Lynch taps. Christina Jacobs finally redeems herself on the road to WrestleMania, folks. She's made it. Oh my God, what a match. What a huge match. What a huge win for Christina Jacobs as well. And a huge showing and a huge moment. Is she ready for Ronda Rousey? Folks, we're going to find out. But tonight is Christina Jacobs' night.
Christina Jacobs.
Picking up the huge win in her hometown of Cleveland, Ohio. So on that happy note, folks, thank you all so much for tuning in. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff here on YouTube. Go follow me over on social media. All those links are in the description down below. And I also stream on Twitch, so go follow me over on Twitch. And folks, is it the age of Jacobs? Is her time coming up? We'll find out as the next episode will be our series finale. That is right, folks. Christina Jacobs about to take the fight to arguably her biggest challenge yet, the Raw Women's Champion who barely shows up, Ronda Rousey. So on that happy note, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all later. Bye, everyone.